This is the Sim Pit. I'm your host, Sean Cole, and welcome to today's Friday edition of the Pit Stop, where we are here to talk about sim racing amongst friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the pit crew. I am in a different shirt once again. Look at that. Sim Pit Racing Team custom shirt. I have the logo too low. You should be able to at least see the top right here. It's like below the nipples. Anyway, it seems like it's not where it's supposed to be. Anyway, a little screw up on my part. So, what is going on? Happy Friday. I am so pumped up for today. Last night I didn't sleep a wink. I mean, literally maybe 1 hour total. I tossed and turned. I got so much on my plate. I got so much on my mind, and it is such an epic weekend ahead. So, what is going on in sim racing? Why is Sean so pumped up today? Number one. A couple videos came out at the main Sim Pit channel. So if you're here watching this live, we're on the crew channel. Over at the regular Sim Pit channel, a couple videos came out today, and this is just the beginning of some F1 2018 coverage that I have coming out. And if it weren't for so many things, other things going on, there'd already be more. So I'm a little behind still, but two videos. One is a leaderboard challenge. This is a really difficult challenge where they start you off like towards the end of the race at Spa in 14th place in Carlos Sainz's car, and look at that, 24-minute long, but this was their leaderboard challenge. So instead of the leaderboard just being the typical hot lap challenge, this was a scenario turned into the leaderboard challenge. I did okay. I could have done a lot better, but giving it one shot and it taking 24 minutes, that's all I really gave it. In addition to that, I put out a cool video that just kind of shows the cars and the drivers, in case you were unaware. But you can see the not only the modeling of the cars with the new halo and how beautiful the rendering is, because it is a spectacular game, but also their representation of drivers. Some of them they did pretty well with. You know, that's Daniel Ricciardo-esque. That's definitely Max Verstappen-esque, and so on and so on. So you can check out those two videos. In addition to that, today I am going to go live, living the life. So I've been playing it a lot, and what happened is I filmed so much footage that it was more than I could edit. And now the embargo has been released, and I was late to the title, and it's like, well, I do have some thoughts. I do have some opinions. Now, this is still a pre-release build that I am playing and dealing with and showing, but it's pretty close. I mean, the game does come out on the 24th, so 1 week or so. So today, I will be live on this channel doing a couple of different F1 2018 videos. So anyway, back to the news. So I'm not the only one, though. And so here at the Twitter feed, they're showing off some of the other places that are already talking about and showing off, you know, various quick reviews that have come out. IGN already with a review. PC Gamer already with a review, Game Byte already with a review, and so on and so on and so on. You're going to see so many different reviews out there. And you know what? I've played the old school cars. I've played the new school cars. I'll tell you, before I even... Well, you're going to have to tune in later to get my real thoughts. But I'm having fun with F1 2018. Hey, George Weissman, welcome to the show. Good luck. Good luck. Are you guys running tonight or tomorrow? We are running tonight. So, she's back. Verena May. She is that drifter, racer, streamer. And she is here doing another stream for Forza Horizon. It's called Hey, Watch This, and that's going to be going on in about an hour, it looks like. In addition to that, we do have the leaderboard. Drum roll, please. And Veloce, Team Veloce, Force 1, TX3 Lightning, and F4H Venom, Vanquish. Yep, the same who's who as always. So we have a very, very dominant group. Hey, Mitchie Hoyer, happy post-dated birthday. Yeah, look what they did, Mitchie. They put me. I'm on the cover of the American. That would be the American version, I guess, of F1 2018. I got so lucky. I'm so honored. Anyway, back to the news instead of the ridiculousness. WRC, you know, they've been showing off their stars. We got through the top 4. So just to give you, again, TX3, that's that team. GT Christ Popple, ranked number 8th. We've got Car Jono, ranked 5th. WED, we know that team. That's where Subi's from, I believe. Greek Man in 7th. As we get ready for the live finale where somebody's going to walk away with a Hyundai. And that's going to be broadcast live on the 19th. So that should be Sunday by my count. You'll find all that at the Twitter feed for WRC. And this is probably the last we'll talk about it other than the results. You're running tomorrow's. Thank you, George. Yes, we're running tonight. Yeah, we're a little humbled by the times we've seen, but we're, you know, it's our first race as a group. We're just, well, let's get back to that in a minute. Race room, you know, I've showed car by car, you know, the VW day, the Hyundai day, whatever you want, but let's not forget that the whole WTCR pack is out. There's a good shot of 5 of the makes. Actually, those first 2 look like they're the same car. Anyway, but just a reminder that that's going on, including the leaderboard stuff. I don't have that handy, do I? I had that yesterday. But all those cool events that are going on at Race Room that you can take advantage of as well. Seto Course has been doing a whole thing. You know, they work with 505. You know, one's the producer, one's the developer kind of scenario. But anyway, at their website, they're saying, you know, meeting more of their team. They're inviting you. Hey, who else do you want to meet? Who do you want to get to know from our studio and our shop? Mike Matoda, the Senior Manager of Production Services, is there, and there's a link, and you'll get to hear his Q&A with him and his thoughts on working for 505 Games and a Seto Course and various other projects that he has his hands in. We talked about one of those preliminary races. We saw the shootout or the battle between Mitchell DeJong, and, you know, it's sad that I don't remember who he was racing because that guy deserved as much credit. But yesterday was the big event, and what do you know? DeJong does it again. The guy just cannot be beaten, but it was only by 0.13 seconds over Joni Heikkinen, and it was just a matter of strategy. So Mitchell DeJong, he jokered the first lap. Meanwhile, Joni jokered the last lap, and the difference at the end of the race came down to just that. But congratulations to Mitchell DeJong in his, man, 2018 is the year of Mitchell in sim racing, that's for sure. Hyundai S is for everyone. You get a Hyundai. You get a Hyundai. I wish. GT Planet talking about the full car list for Forza Horizon 4. So I believe this is another one of those leaked versions out of that guru of leaks that has exposed all sorts of things. But we are seeing some really cool, incredible things coming out of F4H. And give credit where credit is due. This is a GT Planet story. So if you want to see the full car list, or what potentially could be the full car list, you'll head over to GT Planet and find that article for yourself. I'm kind of going quick today because I have so much to do, which I'll tell you about. Oh, shoot. Almost spilled my coffee and almost hit my microphone. Yesterday, I mentioned the PS4 and Xbox compatible Thrustmaster handbrake. I also mentioned the clamp, but here is a really good shot of the clamp. I didn't have a good shot of it to see what it would look like. Obviously, that's for desktop use. I mean, there's nowhere I could mount that clamp to my rig. That's not 100% true, but for the most part, that is a desktop solution. Just want to show you that. They named a mustard after him. That's pretty funny. What else we got going on? McLaren Shadow, not to be out of the limelight, but now they have their tips to help you improve your game coming from Ollie Pakala. So we had already seen the Enzo Benito tips on success. Now we have Ollie Pakala, which means I'm guessing that in the next few days we'll probably hear from Bono Hui, who's very quiet. He's sort of like the modern day Gregor, like very shy, very quiet, but he seems a little more talkative. So we'll probably get some tips on how to improve your game from him as well, but you'll find that at the McLaren Shadow Twitter feed. Kit Guru talking about Valve's new Steam feature could get more Windows games running on Linux. So for you Linux fans, you anti-Microsoft people, there could be a future to rid yourself of Microsoft's hardware, or software, I should say. And you can find that at kitguru.net. Now, yesterday I might have misspoke slightly. I don't know. I just find stories, but, you know, sometimes not everything is as it seems. So, F1 fan site is saying that Schumacher's manager denies the Mallorca, is that right, move to the island off of Spain. So, I don't know. Little back and forth as to whether this is real or not real. And all I can think of is, why? Why? I mean, I was cool with just hearing that he was moved. It's not a big deal. I don't know. Did it become a big deal? So now they have to have PR maneuvers around it? It's like, let poor Michael Schumacher just do what he and his family needs to do. That's all there is to it. Want to receive our F1 news? No thanks. American Truck Simulator Update 1.32 Open Beta. So, there you go for your ATS and ETS fans. Some more things. This game's been getting a lot of development. In fact, I see Tim posted some ETS custom paints on our Discord channel. So I know Tim's a fan. I know Josh, Steam King's a fan. But another update to that ever increasingly getting better simulator. Okay, now this just made me laugh. To be 100% truthful, and whoever, I can't remember who sent this story. Hold on. This was sent to me by Toffee. And I don't even know if this is real or not, but this is Toshiba's bubble helmet. Now, I know it was real. I don't know the real in terms of, like, now this looks a little more dated and grainy. That looks a little more modern. No, I don't think he is, and that's what's sort of weird about all these Schumacher stories going on, is that he's not up and about. Anyway, but this is where VR could have been. 6 pounds, you wear it like a deep-sea diver, and you would get your VR experience. Oh, look at that, they were using Track IR. That's Track IR right there. Or some variation of the sort. Anyway, I thought that was rather amusing. This is at virtual-reality-shop.co.uk if you want to check it out for yourself. This one, by the way, the top 10 key selling points to the Toshiba bubble helmet. Number 1, it's actually smaller than older versions. Oh, lordy lord, I wonder what the prototype version looked like. PC Gamer talking about best graphics card deals this week, and a whole list of various different cards at Amazon, it looks like. We have a bunch here at eBay, some GPUs and things. So if you're looking for a deal, you might want to check that out at PC Gamer. This is just 10 hours ago, so this is today's news, so to speak. This made me laugh. So we all have fancy LEDs. Some of us can change the colors or put them on programmable changes. Well, why not let Alexa do it? Alexa, purple lighting, please. Anyway, it looks like the Thermaltake case now has Alexa support for its Ring Plus and Pure Plus RGP Radiator Fan Series cases. I think it's the cases we're talking about. Anyway, I thought that was funny. And to be honest with you, it's cool. I mean, if you did have an Alexa, I mean, if I had big money, I would go get that interior lighting and an Alexa just to do the lighting. I can see that being cool. I had a friend who had, Lieutenant Dan had Alexa incorporated into his house, and it was pretty cool. Anyway, it'd be kind of cool to be able to just yell at your Alexa and have it change your computer lighting. PC Gamer also talks about Burnout Paradise Remastered launching on the PC next week. So for all those who knew it was coming, you can read about it at PC Gamer. And if you're interested in that one, Farm Simulator 19 showing off the new John Deere. Oh, look at that John Deere. I know a lot of you guys play Farm Simulator. I've played my share of Farm Simulator. It's a guilty pleasure. It is legitimately a driving sim. It might not be racing, but it is legitimately a driving sim of sorts. But they're showing that off. In addition, oh, no, in addition, that was the whole story there. Sorry. Oh, yeah, no, in addition is they're also showing off their new European map for Farm Simulator 19. So more and more coming out of them. Work in progress footage, of course. Now, this blew my mind, but they're saying the NVIDIA RTX 2080 reportedly costs only $649, an optimistic price point at best. According to the latest report, NVIDIA's next flagship Turing-based GeForce graphics card will be slightly less expensive than a $699 1080 Ti. So maybe it isn't time to take advantage of those deals. Maybe we just need to kind of hold out, hang in there. HTC brings Viveport VR store and subscription service to Oculus Rift. So we have a little bit of a merger here, or at least a cooperation between HTC and Oculus. I'm sure this is really good news to Oculus users, as they'll have more things available to them through the HTC platform as well. What else? What else? I got to get things moving along because I got to get back to work. Gear Club Unlimited 2 Switch announced screens and trailer. This is at worthplaying.com for any of you guys looking for something like this. A gamey game with some cool looking cars and tracks. Sure, looks cool. Gear Club Unlimited 2 for the Switch. Not a lot of options on the Switch, I'm assuming. So I have dual stories here. First one here. It is a lot of management, Tim. So here we go. Celebrating 3 million PlayStation VR systems. 3 million of them have been sold. Just to give you an idea of the market share that VR is out there already as we await the next gen. With that said, Road to VR is talking about how the pressure mounts for Xbox is missing VR strategy as PSVR revenue tops $1 billion. That's $1 billion in missed revenue to Microsoft by not implementing any kind of VR strategy whatsoever to rival Sony in that respect. Funny, it's like Sony with the cross compatibility, Microsoft with the, oh, we don't need VR. It's all very interesting to me. Another story. Nope. Duplicate story. This was so important, I want to talk about it twice. Gertlushgaming.co.uk has a review on Vroom Kabroom. So you can fly a drone-looking helicopter, a car, whatever. Looks like it's a 7 out of 10. Never even heard of it. But it is automotive gaming, so I'm going to tell you about it, let you know if that looks appealing to you. 12 trophies. They call it a cross between Twisted Metal meets a card battler. Card battler? Hand of cards. How to play the game out is you have a hand of cards with a resource cost and a car on it. Earn resources and play cards to launch. Anyway, there you go. Worth playing. A little news on Sonic Racing. Blow through this. Team Sonic Racing introduces Team Vector and Ice Mountain Track. Playable at Gamescom. So if you are going to be at Gamescom, that's something else you're going to be able to play. In addition to that, Sega also revealed 3 more Team Sonic Racing characters. I don't know who any of these are, but you Sonic fans probably do. White Sonic, Pink Sonic, and Alligator Boy. There you go. PC Gamer talking about Turtle Beach releasing 3 different sub-$100 PC gaming headsets. It's been a few years since I've actually used Turtle Beach headsets. Yeah, it looks like it's a card game. Interesting. Tim, dilly. Anyway, it's been years. Last time I did try Turtle Beach, I was fairly happy with them. Someone reminded me they're a little on the tinny side, but they were good, durable headsets. But anyway, Turtle Beach is definitely one of the decent companies out there coming out with 3 sub-$100 headsets. And I'm telling you this because I've told you about everything going to Gamescom. I and many of you have no hope or chance of getting there, but apparently After Dark, just Games Radar are teaming up with phone manufacturer Honor to bring a new live stream show to Gamescom. So they're going to be showing off new builds of Anthem and Forza Horizon 4 and a variety of different things from Gamescom. So if you can't be there, you might want to check that out. It starts Wednesday the 22nd and Thursday the 23rd of August. And I'm finding this at PC Gamer. There you go. Silver Hedgehog. That's what the white one was actually the silver. Yep, we need about 500 more watch hours. We're a young channel. I mentioned the other day signs of life out of Feel VR. Objective Racing has a write-up here talking about the ongoing development. So we saw that image, I think, the other day. I don't think we saw this image. I have not seen some of these shots, internal pieces. And they say the project is progressing slowly but surely. Look at that. Well done, Fnatic. They got a Fnatic ad. So did RC. Oh, Privileged Partners, RC Next Level. Fnatic, that looks like an ad, a banner ad. Well played. What else? Oh, wow, that's the end of the news. What do you know? Okay, so like I mentioned, I'm going to be streaming a couple different things on F1 2018, but I do have to keep it limited because tonight begins the endurance race. So I'm just going to do sort of like a watch and drive with some of my initial thoughts. Keep in mind, it's still a pre-release version of the game. So we will hopefully get the full version and get into a serious review. But right now with the pre-release, I'm not going to worry about that as much as just showing you some of what I like and maybe don't like, or where I have concerns about the game. But tonight, this is the most important thing in my world right now. Tonight at 6 p.m., right here on this channel, begins the 24-hour Le Mans with me and the SimPit Rick Motec Endurance team. Me and 8 drivers. We're going to divide it up amongst 9 of us to divvy up the 24 hours, and it should be very cool. I've never run with a group like this where we're just all hanging out every single day, racing together in various sims, and now we're all putting it together for one big team effort, which is really, really awesome. That should be a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt, but it's restricted to just our team because that's the front and that is the back, and that is the list of drivers. And Joshua Peterson, our manager slash spotter slash stat man, who will be help keep the team going throughout the 24-hour race at various different points. But I want to thank Rick Motec for sponsoring the team. I want to thank Sim Experience for putting up some servers for us to practice on, and it should be a lot of fun. Everybody involved in the truck series should have gotten notice that I did set up a truck race for tonight. Now, it is unofficial because in that email that I sent out to everybody, I said we are actually postponing the race until next week, where we do a double header. So anybody who does want to race, there'll still be a server there. You can still jump in with the password in the email. And if you do want to be part of that series, be sure to email me, Sean, S-H-A-U-N, at thesimpit.com, and I'll add you to the truck series list, and you'll get an invite. If you send me an email today, I probably won't get back to you until Sunday because of everything going on with F1 2018, and of course, the Endurance Series tonight at 6. So I'll be live probably in about 45 minutes to an hour, and do a few streams before lunch, and then call it a day there with F1. And then I will be resting and prepping for tonight's race at Le Mans. Looking forward to driving that 488 GTE Ferrari. Incredible car, great setup, thanks to a group of guys' work and Billy Strange finishing it off. Incredible paint job, thank you, Stan the man, Donnet, for that incredible paint job. So anyway, that's going to do it. Happy Friday to you guys. You know it, on Friday I'm always pumped up. Get out there, do some racing over the weekend. Let me know how it did. Send me some results. Send me pictures of your rig, and I will include you on the show. Have a great weekend. This is the Sim Pit. I'm Sean Cole, and I'll see you on the track.